It's funny how everything in life can change with just one message, or in my case, one friend request. My name's Leah, and if you told me a month ago that I'd fall in love inside Roblox, I'd probably laugh. Because who does that, right? It's just a game, pixels, avatars, but somehow, those little chat bubbles can carry the heaviest emotions. It started one rainy afternoon, you know, one of those slow gray days where you just want to disappear into a virtual world. I logged into Brookhaven, hoping to find something to do, maybe decorate my house again for the 10th time. That's when I saw it. Friend request from Jay. I didn't know him. No mutuals. No background. Just an avatar with messy black hair, a black hoodie, and that casual smirk expression Roblox somehow manages to make look cool. Normally, I'd ignore it. But for some reason, I clicked accept. Maybe it was boredom. Maybe fate. The next day, he joined my game. At first, it was nothing unusual. Small talk, exploring the town, joking about how everyone in Brookhaven seems to drive like it's Grand Theft Auto. He was funny, calm, and he didn't try too hard, which was rare. We built this easy rhythm. Messages every night, teaming up in random games, laughing at glitches, and making fun of each other's outfit choices. Before we dive deeper into this story, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss the next Roblox love story that'll break your heart or heal it. And then, he said something that stuck with me. "It's weird," he typed, "how someone I just met online feels more real than people I've known for years." That's when I realized this wasn't just another friendship. Something was forming. Something soft, slow, and completely unexpected. Days passed, and Jay became a part of my everyday. If I didn't see his avatar pop up, the world felt quieter. We built a little story together, a secret one, between chat bubbles and digital sunsets. But the truth about online love is, it always feels like a dream that could disappear with one logout. And one day, it did. Jay didn't show up. Not for a day, not for a week, not even a message. I waited, checking my friends list like some sort of habit, but he was just gone. His username still there, but his presence deleted. At first, I thought maybe he just quit Roblox, or got bored, or maybe I imagined everything we had. Because how real could it have been, right? Still, part of me kept hoping he'd log back in. Every night I'd open the game and stare at the chat box. Blank. Empty. Waiting. Until one day, 3 months later, he did. And when he finally messaged me, his first words weren't, "Hey," or "I missed you." They were, "Leah, we need to talk." That's when everything changed again. When I saw his message, "Leah, we need to talk," my heart froze. 3 months. 3 whole months of silence. And now, just like that, Jay was back. No, hello. No, I'm sorry. Just those 4 words. I stared at the screen, fingers hovering over the keyboard, unsure whether to respond or just log off like he did. But curiosity has a way of winning when your heart's still attached to a memory. So, I replied. About what? His typing bubble appeared immediately, that little gray dot that always made my heart skip. It's complicated. Can we talk in private? He sent me a private server link. I hesitated, but eventually clicked it. Brookhaven loaded, the familiar soft piano music echoing in the background as my avatar spawned in front of the cafe. He was already there, same avatar, same hoodie, same quiet energy. But something felt different. Maybe it was me. Maybe it was the silence between us. We just stood there for a moment. No emojis, no lol, no easy jokes. Just 2 avatars in a digital town that suddenly felt too small for everything unsaid. Finally, he typed. I didn't leave because I wanted to. I had to, I didn't respond. My screen just blinked. He continued, my mom got sick. Really sick. I had to take care of her. I didn't know how to explain without sounding like I was ghosting you. So I just disappeared. I read the message again and again, not sure whether to feel angry or guilty for being angry, because for months, I built stories in my head. Stories where he lost interest, found someone else, or just forgot me. But never this, Jay added, she's okay now. And the first thing I wanted to do when things got better was log back in and find you. My chest tightened. It wasn't the dramatic reunion I imagined. No fireworks, no hugs. Just quiet honesty, typed out in little white boxes on a screen. Still, part of me softened. Because in that moment, I realized behind every avatar there's a person. Someone living a life outside the game, fighting battles we can't see. I wanted to forgive him. But another part of me was scared. Scared of letting him back in only to lose him again. "You could have told me," I finally typed. "I know," he said. "I was afraid you wouldn't wait." And maybe he was right. Maybe I wouldn't have. Because even in Roblox, time moves on. People change. I wasn't the same girl he left behind. We talked for hours that night, catching up, laughing, even crying a little. It felt like the old days, but also different. At the end of the conversation, he said something that made my heart flutter and ache at the same time. "Leah, I don't expect things to go back to how they were. But can we start over?" I wanted to say yes. But before I could answer, the server glitched, the screen froze, and his avatar disappeared again. Connection lost. I refreshed. He was offline. I stared at the message log, wondering if the universe was playing some kind of cruel joke. Maybe it was just bad Wi-Fi. Or maybe... Some stories aren't meant to reconnect so easily. Either way, that night I realized something. Even in a world built on code and connection, sometimes the hardest bugs to fix are the ones inside your heart. I didn't hear from Jay for a week after that glitch. At first I thought it was just bad timing, or maybe he lost his connection again. But deep down I felt that familiar ache, the same one from before whispering, "He's gone again." I told myself not to care. Not this time. Not again, but every night my cursor hovered over his name. His profile still showed last online 7 days ago. And no matter how many times I logged in, built new houses, or role-played with friends, something was missing. Something I couldn't rebuild with any amount of digital furniture. Then one evening, when I least expected it, a message popped up. "Jay, Leah, I'm back. But I need to tell you something. It's important," my heart raced. Not because I was excited, but because that's exactly how his last message started before he disappeared again. I joined his game instantly. It was nighttime in Brookhaven, raining softly, like the world knew it needed to set the mood. He was standing near the bridge, his avatar motionless, waiting. "You okay?" I typed. "Not really," he said. "You deserve the truth." That's when he told me everything. "The person you've been talking to this whole time wasn't just me." I froze. "What do you mean?" I replied. He took a long pause before answering. "When my mom got sick, I asked my cousin, Alex, to use my account sometimes, just so it didn't get deleted. I didn't think he'd actually talk to you, but he did. For weeks, my stomach dropped. Every memory, every message, every laugh, every late-night talk suddenly blurred into confusion. So, some of the things you said, some of the things we said, weren't even you?" I asked. He replied, "Not all of them, but most were. He told me you made him laugh, that he understood why I liked you. He even helped me plan that night we stayed up until sunrise. I didn't know whether to cry, scream, or just log out. All this time, I thought I knew him, his jokes, his habits, his favorite emotes. But now I wasn't even sure who I'd been falling for." "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" I typed. "Because I thought you'd leave," he said. "I didn't want to lose you over something I couldn't control." I stared at his avatar under the rain, thinking about how fragile this all was, how something as simple as a login could rewrite an entire story. "Did he ever tell me something that wasn't true?" I asked. He hesitated again. "There's one thing. He told you I said I loved you." "And did you?" "Yes," he replied. "But not then, not yet. I wanted to tell you in person. I wanted it to be real." For a moment, the world stood still, just our avatars in the rain, standing on a digital bridge between truth and heartbreak. I didn't know what to say. I wanted to believe him, that the emotions were still his, that the connection was still real. But now, it felt corrupted, like code rewritten too many times. Finally, I typed, "I don't know who I've been missing, you or him." He walked closer, slowly. "You were missing me, Leah, always me." He just filled in the silence, and just like that, the silence returned. We stood there for minutes. No words. No chat bubbles, just two broken hearts hiding behind perfect avatars. That night, when I logged off, I realized something. Even in a world full of respawns, some trust, once broken, doesn't reload. What would you do if someone you loved suddenly logged out of your life? Let me know in the comments. I read every one of them. And if this story's already got you feeling something, don't forget to like this video. It really helps more people find our Roblox stories. All right, let's get back to the story, Mike, because things are about to get even more complicated. After that night, everything between Jay and me changed. We still talked sometimes, short, careful messages. Nothing like before. No jokes, no long calls. Just simple, polite conversations that felt like walking through the ruins of something beautiful. I told myself I was fine. I told everyone that I'd moved on, but deep down, I was stuck. Halfway between wanting to forgive him and wishing I'd never met him at all. Still, I played. Brookhaven was my escape, even if it reminded me of him. But that's when the strange things began to happen. It started small. Things I brushed off as glitches. My house lights flickering on their own. Random chat messages that would appear for a second and vanish. Once I swear I saw an avatar standing outside my house in the middle of the night. Same black hoodie, same hair. I assumed it was Jay, so I messaged him. "Were you just in my game?" "No," he replied. "I'm not online." The chill that ran down my spine wasn't from the game. The next day, it happened again. Only this time, whoever it was left a note in my mailbox. It wasn't text chat. It was an in-game book. The message read, "You don't know the whole story." That's when I started to panic. Was it a hacker? A troll? Or was it Alex? I tried to ignore it, but each time I logged in, I'd find another note. Each one creepier than the last. "He's lying. Ask him what really happened. You deserve to know." It got so bad that I stopped playing for a few days. But curiosity, or maybe fear, pulled me back in. When I joined again, Jay was there, waiting in front of my house. Before I could say anything, he typed, "You've seen the messages, haven't you?" I hesitated. "Yeah, was it you?" "No," he said quickly. "It's Alex, he's back." My screen flickered. For a second, both of their avatars appeared in the server, side by side. Two identical figures in black hoodies, then one of them vanished. "Leah," Jay typed, "he still has access to my old account. He won't let go, he says. He wants to explain himself." "Explain what?" I asked. Jay didn't respond right away. Then finally he typed, "He told me something before he disappeared. Something about you." My heart pounded. "What about me?" He said, "You weren't just my story. You were his too." Before I could reply, my game froze. The screen glitched, then a message appeared. Not in chat, but across my screen like system text. "Hello, Leah. Do you remember me?" And just like that, I was disconnected. That night, I didn't reopen Roblox. I couldn't. Because somewhere in that code, buried between memories and mistakes, I realized the line between love and obsession had blurred. And maybe Jay wasn't the only one who couldn't let go. I didn't open Roblox for 3 days after that. Every time I even glanced at the app icon, I felt a mix of fear and sadness, the kind that only comes from something unfinished. But stories don't end just because you stop reading them. Sometimes they wait, inside servers, inside memories, until you're ready to log back in. On the 4th night, I did. When the world loaded, everything was quiet. No players, no messages. Just my avatar standing in the middle of an empty Brookhaven street under a dark, cloudless sky. But then I saw it, a private server notification. "Invite from Alex." My stomach twisted. I shouldn't have clicked it. But part of me needed answers. Closure. Truth. The loading screen faded, and there he was. The same avatar as Jay. Same black hoodie. Same face. Only this time his name tag read A1X, slightly glitched like a corrupted copy. We just stood there, silent. Then the chat bubble appeared. "You finally came. What do you want?" I typed. "To tell you the truth," he replied. "About Jay, about us." I didn't respond. He continued typing, his words slow, deliberate. "When Jay asked me to use his account, he didn't tell me about you. I found our chats by accident. At first, I thought it was funny, how serious you both sounded. But then I started reading everything. Every message, every story, every late-night chat. I froze. The idea of a stranger reading through everything, all the small personal moments we shared, made me feel sick. "You weren't supposed to," I typed. "I know," he replied, "but I couldn't stop. You were kind, real, different." You made him laugh in ways I didn't think were possible. And somewhere in between pretending to be him, I started wishing it was me you were talking to. I didn't know what to say. "That's why I told you I loved you," he continued. "Not because Jay did, but because I did." My screen went silent again. The wind in the game began to pick up, the sound effect looping like a heartbeat. "So all this time," I typed slowly, "you were the one who made me fall for you?" "Maybe," he replied. "Maybe both of us did. But I'm the one who couldn't walk away." There was something so human and so haunting in his words. I realized then that this wasn't just a story about betrayal. It was about loneliness, about people hiding behind avatars because the real world doesn't feel safe enough to show who they are. "So what now?" I asked. "Now," he said, "I'm leaving. Jay doesn't know I logged in tonight. He's done with Roblox. He wants to move on. You should too. And you?" "I already tried to move on." "But some stories don't have a happy ending, Leah, just a log-out screen." Then his avatar slowly walked toward the edge of the map, past the trees, past the invisible wall, and before disappearing, he typed one last message. "Thanks for making both of us feel real." Then his username vanished from my friends list. Forever. I sat there, staring at the empty world around me, the streetlights flickering, the silence heavier than before. For a long time, I didn't move. Then finally, I whispered to myself, even though no one could hear it, "Goodbye, Jay. Goodbye, Alex." And I logged out. That was the last time I ever saw either of them online. But sometimes, when I play late at night, I swear I still see two figures standing on that same bridge, just watching quietly, as if making sure I'm okay. Maybe it's just a memory. Or maybe, in some server somewhere, our story is still playing, looping forever between love, loss, and everything that makes us human. Because even in a world made of code, some feelings never log out. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to subscribe for more Roblox stories every week. Comment "still logged in" if you made it till the end. I'll know you're part of the real ones. And remember, in every server, every story matters. See you in the next one.